Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to Inner Beauty with S. Welcome back to our learning platform, a place where we share our story and our experience, place where we learn how to transform ourselves and our life and become a better version of the person we were yesterday and inspire other people to do the same. Isn't that powerful? And I always say we and our. And this is because I'm project in process too. And just a few days back, I discovered something huge about myself that I want to share with you. But let me first acknowledge your precious comments. I received a message from a very dear person to me. And she wrote, "I watch your videos and you really inspire me. I ask myself, where do I stand and where do I want to be? And I made a decision and I'm taking an actions. I also acknowledge my pain and I'm going to work on that too. So thank you." And I say thank you. And I'm glad that I inspired even one person. What I learned from my coach and my inspiration, Lisa Nichols, is when I speak, I do not speak to 500 people. I speak to that one person that needs to hear what I have to say. So I invite you to subscribe and watch all the videos because you might need to hear something for yourself. You might need to hear something that will benefit you in life. And you know that I'm here for you to hold your hand and you can contact me anytime. Milica comment, inner beauty is the most important. And I totally agree with you. It is the one that only matters actually, because that's something that defines who we are. It helps us connect with a world we live in. If you just think about the relationship between mother and the child, mother would never say for her child that it's ugly. At least that's what I've never heard in my life. Because they're connected on a different level. And what connects them? It's unconditional love that mother feels for her child. And mothers, you know that the best. So I know it is hard to have unconditional love for all people around you. But what I ask you, love them for who they are. Love their inner beauty. Okay, let's go back now to our topic for today. Express your feelings. How are you? How was your day? How is your family? How is your work? These are the questions that we usually ask each other, right? But there is one question that we usually do not ask ourselves or other people. How do you feel? And what I hear very often, and I believe you do too, crying is a sign of weakness. And we shouldn't be weak. We shouldn't be vulnerable and we shouldn't be expressing our emotions. We should stay strong, not be weak. And when our kids cry, we tell them, do not cry. When we see people around us crying, we tell them, do not cry. And here is what I believe. God gave us tears to use them when needed. They have a purpose, like every part in our body, on our body. He gave us tears to help us show that vulnerability, because it is okay to cry. It is okay to show our emotions. It is okay to express your feelings. So, how about instead of ordering people, do not cry, how about we ask them a question, a simple question? If those tears can speak, what would they say? How about we encourage them to tell us how they feel? What is it that they feel? By asking them that one question we usually do not ask. How do you feel? See, I believe there is two groups of people. Suppressing emotions group of people and expressing emotions group of people. Which one do you belong to? Because I definitely belong to a group of people suppress your emotions. And I tell you something about me. I'm a person, you can read on my face whether I'm angry, or I'm happy, or I'm excited, or I'm in love, or I'm sad. I'm also a person who orders flowers, balloons, cake from another country for your birthday. A person who is there to listen when you need to talk. A person who calls to check on you when you're not well. A person who is there for you to help you when you need help. But I'm not the person who verbally expresses her emotions. And I realized that by not expressing my emotions, I created a distance between me and my family, and me and my partner, and me and my friends. And I wanted to know where is that coming from. So I asked myself a question, where is it coming from? And I found out, thank God. 20 years ago, a 14 years old girl, she did not allow herself to be afraid for her life, for her family life, for her friend's life, even though they were in the middle of the war. She did not allow herself to cry because she was afraid. She blocked her feelings and she stopped expressing them. She chose to stay strong and protective. A 14-year-old girl. And after 20 years of being strong and protective, which is exhausted if you do that all the time, being in that role play, I decided to demolish the concrete wall I kept building for 20 years. And I want to allow myself and people around me to hear my emotions, because they're the one who define who am I. They're the one who speaks the truth. So I want to reconnect with all people around me and show my emotions in a 3D version, through my appearance, through my actions, and through my words. And I invite you to answer a few questions and share them with us, please. So, do you have difficulty expressing your emotions? How do you feel about that? How does that serve you or does not serve you in your life? What have you created in your life by not expressing your emotions? And how would you feel if you start expressing them? How would your life look differently if you start expressing your emotions? I'm so looking forward to read those answers. And all of us, we would like to hear from you, because we are here to share our experiences and learn from your experiences too. So, I love you from all my heart, and I will see you next Sunday.